Back with you here at Allstate Arena. We are deadlocked 1-1, 13:57 to go, and the third and decisive period between the Wolves and Ice Hogs. Offensive zone draw, face-off for Chicago. Justin Robida will take it against Cole Gutman. Gutman, an original 6th-round pick of the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2017. But has found success with the Blackhawks organization. Made his NHL debut a season ago with the Hawks. Spent the entirety of the year with Rockford this year and led them in scoring. Wolves win the faceoff, back to the line. Smith playing it down low. Smith on the pass from Robida. Yaska set the screen in front. It's into the glove hand of Camesso with 13:47. Gutman will take the face-off, opposed by Robida. They'll do it in the left circle this time. Blocker side of Camesso, and it's gathered by Zach Sanford looking for Jerry Mayhew. On the backhand, spun to the line and out of the zone. Sanford hinges it back for Ethan Del Mastro. Defensively, Nolan Allen will shoot it into the zone. On goal, Martin sticks it aside to the corner, and it's the Wolves who clear it back inside the Rockford zone. Del Mastro tripped up. Gutman on his backhand. He just plays it into an area, and it's Morrow who touches the puck up. It's a tripping call. It will be sentenced against the Wolves' alternate captain, Juha Yaska. He'll take a seat. And a critical kill upcoming for Chicago with 13:20 to go in the third period. Fifth power play of the game for Rockford. 0 for 4 to this point. It'll be the captain, Brett Sini, to take this face off. Opposed by Skylar Brindamore, and with some help, the Wolves escape the zone. Camesso out of the goal to play the puck. Tripping call against Yaska. Rockford operating with the man advantage. Korchinski up the left wing side. He'll move it up ahead. Thompson had some trouble with it and is stifled at center ice. Coming into the offensive zone, here's Skylar Brindamore, who's checked off the puck. And back the other way comes Rockford. They work left to right this third period, and it was Slavin who forces this turnover, looking for Skylar Brindamore, and it's recovered by Rockford at center ice. Over the center ice logo, Korchinski inside the attacking line, and it's the Wolves who knife it to the point, but Korchinski rescues it at the far point. Cini down the near half wall. Collected by Aiden Thompson, and the former Denver Pioneer pulls the trigger, blocked out high. Collected at the line. Fitzgerald for Korchinski to the left circle. Through the slot looking for Thompson was Mayhew. Korchinski for Fitzgerald. Back for Korchinski. Straight away shooting. Pounded aside by the blocker of Martin below the goal line. Poked around the wall. It's kept by Fitzgerald. Korchinski for Fitzgerald down the wall. Back to the top. Fitzgerald straight away. Korchinski. He'll move down the near side, plays it back to the far, and the puck is up on edge, and Fitzgerald gets dumped to the ice. And Spencer Martin lost his goaltending stick. Slavin, the captain, will float it back inside the Rockford line. Camesso playing it for Gavin Hayes, and here's Artyom Levshunov. He'll turn it back for Cole Gutman. Left wing side of the ice, Gavin Hayes down the boards, around the wall. Mayhew for Zach Sanford. Final couple of seconds off the clock. Yask out of the box, and a close-in bid missed over top of the goal for Rockford. Far point. Gutman shooting through traffic, steered aside in net by Martin. 11:08 to go, period 3. Rockford to the slot looking for Gutman. Poked off his blade, and Nolan Allen will recover it at center ice. He'll sweep it across for Levshunov, D to D. Up the boards, angled into the zone by Jerry Mayhew. Scott Morrow for Ryan Suzuki, the brother of Nick Suzuki of the Montreal Canadiens, who's in the midst of a playoff series of his own. Jalen Lipin plays it out ahead inside the attacking line. Allen shooting from the right point. He sailed it over top. Collected below the goal line. Nadeau looking for Suzuki. He can't clear the zone. Del Mastro on his backhand, trying to serve it towards the front of the net. Pavlichev poked off the puck, and the Ice Hogs with all kinds of opportunities inside attacking ice. Cycle play in effect. Nakuratu with the puck. Up the near boards. Takes a bump from Ronan Seeley and will cycle it down the wall. Suzuki finding it. And he'll slam it off the far boards out to center ice. Nolan Allen in control of the puck. He'll move it ahead for Jackson Cates, and he had his pocket pick stolen by Chicago. Gumler will roll it inside attacking ice as he stood up at the line. The best chances in the third period belonging to Rockford, and the rookie forward Savoie will dart it up the right wing side. Savoie tied up 2-on-2. Gavin Hayes to support him. Poking at it was Jackson Cates, and he'll bring it to the near wall. Bodies clashing and banging below the goal line, and the Wolves win the puck back. Left wing side of the ice. Unger Sorum will guide it below the goal line. Felix Unger Sorum in a puck battle. Pasted by Kevin Fitzgerald. He'll rim it around the wall. It comes to the near side. Anderson turned it over. Unger Sorum for Smith. His shot wide, glove side of Drew Camesso. Unger Sorum waiting for the puck, had his legs wiped up, no call there. And the Ice Hogs will shoot it high off the glass and out of the zone. And icing will be ruled against Rockford with 8:58 to go in period 3. The Wolves, the affiliate of the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina's taken a 2-0 series lead over the New Jersey Devils in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Justin Robidaw will take this face-off in the left circle, and Bretzini, and Robidaw will try again. Jackson Cates discovers it and will bank it off the far wall out to center ice. Here's Scott Morrow. Heads up pass through center ice, and Yaska had some trouble. Robidaw spots it. Yaska left circle shooting. Closed off in goal. Morrow trying to follow it up. Right wing side of the ice. Robidaw will turn it to the goal line for Juha Yaska. Finish forward below the goal line. They'll play it up the near side of the ice. Justin Robidaw closed off effectively by Bretzini. Robidaw and Cini battling for it along the near wall. And this is played out to the line, but kept along the near point. Good work there by Scott Morrow. 8:15 to go in period 3. Yaska will spin it back around the goal line. Joachim Ryan inserts and activates from the right point. Juha Yaska crunched below the goal line by Levshinov. Good puck support numbers to the line. Scott Morrow spinning with it, and he's deemed offside. He cannot believe the call from the linesman. With 8 minutes even to go, we will take a break from Allstate. Even, it's 1-1 between the Wolves and Ice Hogs. You're watching the Chicago Wolves on Flow Hockey and listening on the Chicago Wolves Audio Network. What did we say? X Factor, he had to be it. And once again, the Raiders with all the momentum right now, and the reason why they're off the board is because of 35 in red and white. Repke left point activates, lets it go off the stick of DeRoe. Out of play, so the Forces have already exercised a timeout, and still looking to find some life in the middle frame. It'll be Carson Jones. He's opposed by Trevor Fauché. And Jones wins the draw. Back to the line. Joachim's pressured by Bella, and it's forked down to the goal line. Out in front with the puck was Fauché. Recovered by DeRoe. Works around pressure and sends a long saucer pass. Joachim's to it first, delayed offside. And room to operate for Milwaukee through the neutral zone over the center ice logo. Joachim wanted to go coast to coast, and the Forsters will chip it out to center ice. Cole Bielke drifts back in the defensive zone. Raider defender, number 6 in red. Plays it to the near boards for Seth Bernard, and then it was crunched by Phil Quattel. Fauché on the backhand, it's turned over in front. McCloskey's got it, big stop. Ring 10 bells, McCloskey bails out Lake Forest once again.
creates time and room down Main Street, and McCloskey stays big, gets up on that crease, takes away the angles, forcing the 5-hole right where he wants it, able to get that one covered up.
Tartaglione on the draw for Lake Forest. In the right dot, and with some help, here is Hayden Riva, former Springfield Junior Blue, forced way out wide on Nikita Charchenko. He was lugged down to the ice. No call there. Out in front, Tartaglione missed over top. He shanked it over top of the goal. Grade A chance for 27. Here's Hayden Riva. Lowers the boom along the near boards. Forster football team getting loud for the Foresters. Shepler back to the puck first, no icing. He leads the Raiders in goals with 11-4 in red. Keep your eyes on him. Swarmed by a host of defenders. Smith across the line for Repke. And a diving effort by Borgala, and the Foresters clear the zone. No icing here. And a fatigued unit will complete line changes. Long stretch pass. Holmes unable to gain the offensive line, and Repke pressured by Gerger. Here's Wagner, poking at a puck, got a piece of it, but not all of it, and right back is Ethan Holmes. And then dragged down to the ice was Hardy Wagner, no call, towards the side of the goal, and then chopping at it, a couple of pokes in front for Sam Lyons. Play is halted with 10:22.
A little bit of an inadvertent bounce there. You say home ice advantage, your home barn. A little bit of an unfriendly bounce there, but again, McCloskey's sharp. He's able to find that puck very quickly, and man, the energy's picking right back up here, Adam. Back and forth action. This one has been awesome so far.
Puck tied up in the face-off dot. Carges looking to lift the stick of Gerger. Play still tied up. Justin Ross trying to work the puck for instead. Carges comes out of the fray with it. Back to the line. Long distance shot, no problem. McCloskey to the near boards. Repke activates once again. Back to the line, supported by Jack Carges. Keeps the offensive zone alive, and then was crunched by Ross. Gerger for Mozzarella into the zone. Scanning, wanted to play a rink wide off a Raider skate. Bonapani diving effort, keeps the offensive zone momentarily. Back the other way, Repke's long saucer pass. And into the zone was Squo. And again, Mozzarella able to cut him off. Delayed call against the Foresters. Charlie Skinner with the puck for the Raiders. On and off his blade, pressured by Sanum. Here's Carges. Continued pressure by Griffin Sanum, who was draped over his back. And the Raiders will go to work on the power play for the first time in this hockey game. And finally, they're rewarded. They have played a real strong second period. They have really stepped it up.
Yeah, it was back and forth action in the first, Adam, but you can really say that you could say the Foresters had control of that first one. The second period, though, different story. The Raiders have come to play out of the room here, and now this is really a make-or-break moment here. Can you capitalize and get some momentum off of a 2-minute kill if you're in the white jerseys? Or if you're in red, you're licking your chops here. You feel like something's got to give. Huge point in the game here, Adam.
Hayden Riva will take this face-off. He's opposed by Carson Jones. Face-off left circle, blocker side of Bobby McCloskey. And the Foresters control the puck. Antonakis pressured by Seth Bernard. Tartaglione in a foot race, tracked down by Ethan Manu, whips it to the line. Left point is Yoakum, finds Bielke. Here's the alternate captain Jones to the goal line. Carson Jones, right circle. Here's Cole Bielke. Jones, right circle off a Forester stick. Tartaglione spots it, and the Foresters clear. Cole Bielke will reload and structure the breakout for MSOE. Here's Carson Jones over the center ice logo into attacking ice, rink wide off the back skate of Seth Bernard out to center ice. Bielke drifts back in the defensive zone, quick outlet pass, and pressure coming from Jared Gerger for Bielke. Weaves through the neutral zone, and the Raiders onside and into the zone. Jones on the backhand, good stick in the lane by Connor Scahill, recovered by MSOE. At the line, it's Shepler. Drops it off It's Bielke across the top, down to the goal line. All kinds of pressure for Milwaukee. Bielke from the center of the road, blocked by Lake Forest, and they clear the zone. 40 to go on the Colin Bella minor penalty. Adam Smith collects the puck and will slow down the tempo. Last call on the Raider power play. Here comes Adam Smith. Darts into the offensive zone, left wing side, plays it down to the goal line. Mozzarella got a piece of it, and Riva chops it out the rest of the way to safety. Final 15 seconds to go on the Raider power play. It's Shepler, leading rookie scorer for the Raiders, cuts through the neutral zone and into a host of Forsters. Knocked off his blade momentarily, collected at the line. Smith across the top for Repke, left point, and McCloskey's got it. Stuck like glue with 7:25, and the Forsters have returned to full strength.